here. You're ready. Welcome to my world.
Welcome back, fellow collectors, and I have another fantastic review for you guys of the S.H Figuarts Super Broly. And this is from the Dragon Ball Super movie, Broly. This is from Tamashii Nations and Bandai Japan, and this is the Japanese release, as you can tell by the little gold sticker here. So, real quick announcements, if you could guys please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to show your support, and also so you don't miss fantastic reviews from me. I'm Ghost of Sparta. And if you guys are new, I do a lot of reviews of action figures. I'm trying to do some more Yu-Gi-Oh stuff if you're into that kind of hobby as well. So don't miss out anything. Let's get this video to 100 likes. I really need the support, guys. So let's get to this figure and check out if he's worth being in your collection. Okay, so we have Broly out of his cardboard prison. Let's see how tall he is with my little measuring device here. So according to this little device, he's about 7 inches, I want to say, to the top of his head. And then he's about close to 8 inches to the very top of this little point here. So that's his height. So he's going to scale very well with the figures. I mean, he's supposed to be somewhat a little bit bigger than Goku. So let's take a look at the paint apps and take a look at the articulation. So we have Broly here looking all menacing as he does. So the paint looks really good. I mean, I could see some great application. I mean, the mouth, the detail, the shading. You can see the shading right here on the bicep of the arm. You can see on this little piece right here, it says rubber, but it is articulated. I wish they had these articulated as well, but I guess the feet will hold them in place, so I guess that's why they thought about it. But you know, you can also have them, it would have been cool because then you can have the wind kind of blowing them up, but you can't do that. So for articulation wise, his head is on a ball joint, as you can see here. So it's like smaller. They actually put looks like an extra piece in there because maybe this head was supposed to fit on the full power Broly. So that's pretty interesting. Take a look there, swapping the face. I believe this part comes off. Yeah, so swapping the faces are just like as normal if this one came with other faces, but it did. It has actually 3 other faces that it came with, and I'll show those in the accessory part of it. So we can turn them left, we can turn them right. It is hindered a little bit because of the back hair right here. You can see that it's hindered, so you can't look up too much because it's blocking its way right there. All right, so you can look down a fair good amount. Oop, pulled off the hair right there. So you can look down a fair good amount. Look up, pretty much look straight forward. If you need him to look up, you need to use his abs to do that. As for the arms, you have this little piece right here, which is removable for the shoulder. Just comes off right there, and it's also articulated so it won't get in the way. So we have full rotation bicep swivel as well. We have a hinge. We have a like there it is, bicep swivel. These are really tight because it's a brand new figure. We have a butterfly joint here, which looks nice. It's perfectly inserted into the figure where it doesn't have any gapping too much, and it fits perfectly to the point where if you were to move your bicep in that direction, it actually moves out. So you have you don't have distortion when it comes to posing this figure. And then we have a double jointed elbow. That looks decent enough. We don't have a forearm swivel, but we do have our waist swivel, and it's on a ball peg if I'm not mistaken. So the hinge will be based on where you place the ball peg. Now we go back to the torso. We have a nice ab crunch here with some good range of motion. So looks up, crunches down a little bit, and then it leans side to side. And then we have our waist swivel, so you can rotate 180 degrees or 360 if you needed to, and it also leans too on the waist. As for legs, we have good range of motion here. Legs can go up that far, they can go back quite a bit. We also have a upper leg swivel. We have an upper leg swivel, double jointed knee as well. No shin swivel, but we do have our ankle hinge. We do get side to side motion with the ankle, and we also get our toe hinge. So that's it for articulation with this figure. The paint looks great. I almost thought that they used these legs on the figure from the full power Broly, but these are a lot thinner. than the original ones. So let's take a look at the accessories and the faces that come with this figure, and we can see if this guy's worth being in the collection. Alright, so for the first bit of accessories you get for this S.H Figuarts Broly figure, you're going to get 3 pairs of hands. You have the 2-fisted hands that come with him inside the package. You have a slightly gripping hand, which is this one here, and then you have an open palm hand as well. I mean, I feel that Broly could get a little bit more hand accessories. I mean, why not like a chopping hand or maybe like a eye poking hand? I mean, there could be more hands that could have been allowed for this figure. So now let's check out all the little heads you get as well. Okay, so this is Broly with his normal, the first time you meet Broly's in the movie as an adult. This is what he looks like, you know, powered down completely. If you remember, he did have a necklace. This is it right here. It's a nice little silver painted piece of plastic that's detailed to the point of what the little shock bracelet that he had over his neck, or sorry, shock necklace he had over his neck that his father would use to control him. So you have this accessory as well. To place that on, you could just pop off the head, loop it around the neck, place the head back on, and as you can see, this is the other head sculpt you get. This one also has a faceplate that comes off, so you can interchange it with the Screaming one if you'd like, because this one comes off as well, and it should pop in effortlessly, and then you just put the right piece on. So there he is, Screaming with that specific face on. So the other piece that he comes with as well is the Super Saiyan head sculpt. Just before he's about to go full power, he has this head sculpt as well. So that's a pretty neat amount of accessories for this figure. My only complaint would be the hands. I feel that they could have gave us more hands, but the fact that they included literally 3 hairstyles and sculpts with this figure is pretty amazing. So I mean, they both have interchangeable faces. Who knows, maybe S.H Figuarts will kind of go into the demonical fit kind of thing, where they release separate face sculpts for each character to give us more expressions, more, you know, accessories for the figures that we have. So that pretty much wraps up the review, guys. Please stay tuned. I always have my slideshow. It's gonna happen right